Hey, welcome back everybody to City Skylines. This will be episode 20. Yep, we're already on episode 20. Here, let's fast forward it. Welcome back to Ungrateville. Welcome back to Hangar 18 in the Area 51 district. And, yeah. I am not entirely sure what to say at this point. So this will be episode uh, yeah, this will be episode 20. This will be salvation, or well, salvage operation, part 2. And, doesn't look like we're doing too bad for ourselves. Looks like oh, okay. Looks like we're, gonna start making money again. It looks like it's kind of fluctuating there. Um, Hopefully we start actually doing so. Okay, looks like we're actually making money. Our weekly income is starting to come back. We were in the negative thousands, or well, the negative 1,000 when we started this episode. And yep, as you can already see, we have a negative $3.5 million bank balance. And of course, I think the issue itself has kind of sorted itself out. Basically, what happened in the last episode. Oh wow, somebody was moving in there just as I was demolishing it. Joke's on them, I guess. But last episode, yeah, we got ourselves into another pickle of some sort, and it was our job to try to sort through it, try to get all these houses built, or well, houses destroyed, demolished, and you know, try to get people moving back in, you know, try to raise the land value a little bit. Of course, you can see that people were becoming happy once again. Oh man, we're already up to 30 in the 30,000s for weekly income. That's really good. These guys need water. Let's see how water is. I mean, what, they can't go next door and ask for water? I mean, can't they just say, hey, I need a glass of water, can I use your shower? I mean, can't they do that? Like, Jesus Christ, how hard is it? I mean, whatever. We might be able to get some water pipes kind of linked up to this right here, and try to get it like going right across here, make a little triangle. Of course, we still have some things to do. We still have to... Oh, wait, nope. That's not what I want to do. I want to demolish the buildings. Of course, we're just kind of going through Old Town and Dead Men's Paradise. Just straight up destroying people's houses, whether they're in there or not. And we're raising the land value. People are happy. We have roads that need to be fixed. I don't know about this one, though. I think this one's okay. So, yeah, I think what we can do here... We can't really do too much, to be honest, since we're still in the... since we still have a lot of debt. Of course, it seems like our weekly income is declining, so we're going to have to quickly fix that. I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to raise the taxes for industrial. Let's see how they like... Let's see how they like 14. They hate 14, or... trying to keep them in my sight over here. 15. How are they with 15? They don't seem to mind 15. How about 16? Let's see 16. Do I have 16? Okay, so some are abandoned. Not enough workers. Not enough workers. Usually if taxes were a problem, it would come up and then it would say multiple problems. Of course, that's not the issue here, thank God. Of course, we're going to get rid of all these abandoned buildings in the area. And let's see here. Of course, it seems like our weekly income is still kind of declining. It's 9.6, 10.8, 10.9. Okay, good. Good. And let's see about low density commercial. I'm just gonna quickly find the zoning. Okay, so we got some over here. This is low density. Yep. Usually it's darker. So, what we are going to do is we're going to go into the budget panel. Let's keep these guys in my view. We're going to raise their taxes to 15. Alright, seems like they're okay with 15, so do I hear 16? Watch them be like, oh, it's too much. No? Oh, seems like over here it's too much. Or is that, 15? 14? Oh. 14? 13? Hold on a minute. Let me see what exactly I'm dealing with here. Oh, this is industrial. Yeah, I figured that, but taxes are not too bad around here though. 13? How do you like 13? Can you do 14? Oh, now you're complaining. Yeah, 14? No. Definitely not. What I'm gonna definitely do, I just rejected it, but we are going to, of course, we're gonna kind of take that loan, because I mean, hey, it's something that we don't have to necessarily pay back. This is low density, so let's go into the budget panel and let's raise their taxes until they drop. Tax until you drop, I guess it would be. Let's see how they like taxes. Oh man, 18, 19. I mean, these guys ain't even sweating. I mean, come on now. These guys don't care. Wow. These guys legitimately not care about paying 19% tax? Holy mother of Jesus. It's Jason Bourne. Oh, okay. Oh, well, this guy's got a problem with it. Fashionable fashion shop. Taxes are too high. Okay. So 16. See 14. See 15. Nope, he complained. Okay, so 14. And for low density residential, let's see if we can kick it up to 15. Is everybody gonna complain? Everybody can complain? No? 16? You guys okay with 16? Seems like these guys are okay with 16. Let's see about 17. Let me make sure I understand. Yep, this is where all the residential zoning is. Try to get full house going on there. Seems like these guys are okay. Alright, we're back up to 14,000, so let's go up to 18. Let's see if these guys start complaining. No, surprisingly not. 19. Oh, okay, now these guys have a bit of a breaking point. No? 17? You guys were literally just fine with all this. Unless there's like a tax period. 15. Okay, that one guy was fine with it. 14? There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, now we're up to 40s. 40,000s. When, in terms of, all that. Okay, so high density residential, let's get working on them. So high density would be like this area around that murderous Rosewood Street. So let's see here. Garbage. Oh no, it's not even garbage. There's just no more room. Empty into another facility. Oh, seems like these guys have finished emptying. There's no more room in that cemetery, so they're gonna unload a bunch of more dead bodies in there. No more room in this landfill site, so they're gonna empty out all their shit and they're gonna bring it a couple doors down to here. Okay. So what else is going on? Let's see here. Okay. Alright. Oh, so citizens are sick. Sorry, it's, looks like it's gonna rain outside, but, of course, I'm not really worried about it. The thing I'm actually worried about is that my windows are down in my car, and my brother just bought a new vehicle, so he yeah, he's got the windows down in that, and yeah, I can eat. That's an easy fix. So, of course, kind of caught me at a bad time, but hey, it happens. It's nothing to really complain about, especially these guys. I mean, they're complaining very much about water. Oh, boo-hoo. And your fucking water, dude. Anyhow. Trying to think here. Oh, now we're back down to 15,000. Oh, and it's slowly declining. And we're still in the 3 million. Jeez. These people don't stop. Low demand for commercial. Okay. I mean, they better not come over here. I mean, shit. I mean, these guys, they just gotta upgrade. I guess we'll dezone this for now. Actually, no. Looks like the demand is gone. Of course, I really don't know what to say about that because we do not have any water, or well, we do have water, and of course we're gonna have to upgrade that a little bit. Budget, we're gonna have to bring the water up a little bit. Of course, medical, we have to keep it high. Police, we're gonna have to kind of keep it low. Same with education. Actually, let's bring these guys up a little bit. And of course, parks and plazas, screw that. Unique buildings, we're gonna keep those guys running a little bit. Buses, yeah, sure, why not? Same with planes, of course. Seems like we're going back down. Oh boy. We're gonna actually bring police back up a little bit. See if that worked. Seems like that is working, actually. So, yep. Of course, there was a road right there, but I ended up deleting it in the last episode. The bankruptcy alert, we're just gonna take the bailout. It's a $50,000 bailout. Payment plan is we don't have to pay it back at any time after accepting it. So we're just gonna accept it. Of course, we're not gonna unlock any more achievements, but it's okay. I think we'll make do. See this nice long strip. This is beautiful, and it kind of, I didn't notice it, but it looks like it. I'm trying to keep it center. Never mind. Looks like I got it now. Looks like it's just going uphill a little bit. Yeah, it was, actually. A lot of these are really, really long strips, so. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, no more room in this cemetery, so we are unloading it into another place. Somebody was caught stealing blunts, so that way they can smoke them for themselves. But they were probably stealing from Heather Young back there, an uneducated teen residing at the Garland residence. You're unemployed and you're unhappy. Like, I don't get it. Why would you be mad if you're unemployed? Like, being unemployed is probably the best thing for anybody. I mean, if you got a family that's depending on you, of course, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be great, but of course, that's just how it is sometimes, you know. People do have families to depend on, and of course, it just, oh boy. See, I did make a huge mistake when I deleted that, because when I deleted that road, that meant that people had to go around and into here. It's, oh boy, oh boy. But we're gonna get that road fixed up, and we're probably gonna add one like down here maybe, so that way, you know, we can get a road going here, and then get a road kind of curving from here into like here a bit, possibly. So, seems like a lot of citizens are sick, and we went in the negatives for a while. We're starting to lose people, like a rapid amount. Of course, there's not too much I can even do, like budget. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get medical, because medical seems to be the biggest problem of them all. A dead person's waiting for transport, and that falls under medical with the cemetery and all. There's not too much I can really even do other than just kind of wait and see. Of course, we got crime kind of coming around the city. I just wish that people would stop that. Emptying has finished, so they're probably going to help with all the dead people. 6,000, oh my god. Yeah, we just went from 40,000 to like 11,000 less. 12,000 now. Which is kind of sad. Let's see what these guys are saying. Never thought about how much garbage piles up. Smoke detectors. I mean, that's a steal though, those freaking free smoke detectors. I mean, you'd think that people would love that, you know? Just the fact that, you know, you're getting smoke detectors and shit for free. That sounds pretty damn nice. Of course, we're gonna have to see here. No more room. So we're gonna empty it into another facility. No more room. Okay. So we're emptying a whole bunch of facilities, and we are bringing it into another. God, I feel like I might have done something pretty wrong here. It's not necessarily the amount of people I took into this city. It's mostly because of, you know, not having, you know, I feel like I might have not given proper access to all the services and transport and all that. That would have been nice. Low land value. Okay. No, not that. Not that. Whoops. I'm an idiot. And of course, these guys all around here just have shitty land value, even though it was good before. I don't know what to say, because really, there's, you know, it should be a much quieter place, you know, the fact that it's not like a booming city right now. Seems like people are leaving us, and that is not good. 823, 805. So it seems like down here where our weekly change of population, seems like less and less people are going to start kind of leaving us. So we are going to, oh no, not fire. Fuck fire. We're just gonna modify police monitoring of the city, or at least just how much police we have, how much funding for them. And of course, everybody wants to line up. Nobody wants to kind of filter the traffic into multiple lanes. They all want to sit in like one or two lines and just fuck around. So we still got that debt. There's not too much we can go and do. We need to. We only have a capacity for 1,000 more dead people before we need to reload, or we need to unload this place. But there's a bunch of dead people, and of course, all these little places, they need to go, because they are seriously ruining the land value. All this negativity that is putting a heavy effect on our city. We need to get it out of here. Of course, we can't let it affect our city. Want to make sure. Yeah, I was about to delete that one. See, you always gotta look when you're about to delete a building. Of course, I wish I had done that a little bit more. So let's get deleting with the Demonsta's teeth. You know, so that way, got all these. It looks like a hillbilly on crack. Okay. Alright. So we're starting to kind of, yep, see, we went from like 6,000 to like 8,000. and now down to less than 100 people now. Seems like the population's gonna start growing again. Running out of money. Yes, I am running out of money, but looks like we regained $3.5 million dollars in debt, unfortunately, and of course, still seems like we have to, you know, we have to delete more buildings. We have to demolish them with vagrants just kind of living in them. You know, we have to get rid of all the vagrants that were probably the owners of the house in the first place, and we gotta make sure that land value stays nice and stays nice and high. So we have to delete all these buildings. We have to get rid of all of them. Delete the negativity. I hate that. Yeah. I just hate that because I go to delete a building and bam, I just end up deleting a power line, and that's usually not too good. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not a very good thing to do. Okay, so we're still we're at $3.6 million dollars in debt, unfortunately, but we will overcome this, and I know we will. Beautiful sunset over The Walking Dead, over our city that looks like The Walking Dead at least. Of course, let's see here. Oh no, went away. I was too late. My reactions are slower than a freaking turtle. And yeah. Okay, so getting rid of all these buildings. We're just deleting all the negativity. Not entirely sure what our next course of action is. We are going to have to see. Pretty sure that building was like partially, like one of the corners in that building that was right here was kind of going right up against the expo. So I'm kind of glad I deleted it because there's really no reason for it. So let's get rid of all these big wig bullshit companies that were once here plaguing the city with their negativity. Now do the same in the afterlife. Unfortunately, now they are no longer with us, so, you know, it's sad that they moved out, but of course, we have to get rid of them to preserve our beautiful city. Yeah. Get rid of all those, and I remember when the metro was hidden. I remember when that was hidden. We have to get rid of the metro station, though, so let's get rid of that. Of course, they're not going to like that at all, so let's try to find the other stations. We have a station right here. We're going to turn that off. Building is turned off. Looks like the stations are starting. I feel like it might be either the land value or whatever that's actually causing. Oh, low health. Yeah, okay. There is not low health in this city. Like, you got all these major hospitals that are nearby. All of them. Look at all this. Patients 371. 370 out of 500, man. You got all these people that are allegedly sick and dead, and they're all just waiting for transport, allegedly. I mean, what do they want me to do? Is it my responsibility for... Is it my responsibility just go into the fucking game myself and grab them and bring them to the hospital? I mean, I don't get it. But we got a little medical clinic. Oh wait, no, that's not a medical clinic. My dumbass didn't realize that it was actually it was an elementary school. So that way, all these tiny little five-year-olds, they can go over to the major hospital and watch everybody in the ICU. They can watch everybody in the in the emergency room and even the operation room, and They can watch people getting their stomach pumped. They can watch all these little ass kids. They can watch people getting their livers pulled out and shit. Their hearts trying to get, jump started. Um, just dissected like a fucking frog. Um, I never actually had to do that though. I've always, I mean, I did have a biology class once while I was still in high school, and of course, that I mean, it wasn't a bad class. To be quite honest, it was probably one of the few classes I liked. Of course, I didn't really have to dissect a frog, but it was still some pretty good stuff that we did. I feel like I actually learned a lot, but now that I've been out of school for a while, we have all these dead people here that need to be collected, and of course that was just sitting there waiting. Now that I've been out of high school for a while, I do unfortunately kind of forget some of that stuff that I did learn in biology. It was more about cells and stuff than like the actual body, not necessarily anything about decomposition of bodies. That would have been disgusting. I mean, I play all these war games. I play all these, these games that show like dismemberment and shit, and I'm okay with that. But you know, that's already one thing. But of course, for some reason, God forbid, I can't learn about that sort of shit because I'm okay to learn it, but like I don't really have a problem with it. Just the thought of it, it's awful. And yep, we predicted it, but yep, this long line of just everybody. I mean, these guys stayed, especially some of these guys. Yep, all of these guys, most of these guys stayed at least. Some, I think like half of them, that would be, at least. So, here we go. We got some of this negativity out. Pretty sure I said these negativity out. This negativity, I meant. Of course, let's get rid of some of these abandoned buildings. Of course, this has basically been the highlight of my videos the past few days. Or at least the past few episodes. I haven't been uploading every day. And especially this series, I know what direction it's basically taking, and I would like to possibly get into another series for you guys, so that way you're not just kind of bored, and that way you can watch me fail at another series while showing the videos to all your friends. Okay, so, I mean, we got a bunch of abandoned buildings here, but we're not gonna keep focusing on these guys. Okay. So, looks like, oh boy, we're already in $4.2 million worth of debt. That's something else. I'm sure that there's a lot of people who've been in a lot more debt. But yeah, no, that's crazy. I'm glad I didn't delete the road right there. Okay, so I really don't know what our next move is. We got people that are slowly but surely, and it is starting to decrease, that are moving into the beautiful city of Ungrateville. Of course, I can't really say too much about it, but of course they're kind of coming and going at this point, and this whole city is basically the Walking Dead. And I don't know what to say here, especially. Like, everybody's still coming into the city and stuff. I mean, we have a population of 25,000, but still, Alright, 13.6, 13.7, so it is increasing, 13.8. Of course, we're going to have to cut back on trash, we're going to have to cut back on water a little bit. Actually, no, let's not cut back on electricity. We should probably shut down the bus services just for the meantime, I think, because of course we are not doing good on cash, and we are trying to you know, just trying to get everything working. So we are going to shut this bus station down, and people are going to have to walk to work. I mean, it gives them time to smoke blunts, you know. It gives them some time to do all that, you know, so that way they don't have to, you know, smoke on the bus next to people who don't always smoke blunts. You know, people who kind of want to break from it, but end up getting onto the bus and you know, having to move to a completely different side of the bus. Actually, there is no other side of the bus because, God forbid, everybody just like sitting around and smoking blunts. You know, everybody on the bus. So it's like, dude, only way out of this world is to smoke a blunt. Or to kill myself, I don't know. Which is a little bit more doable, but, you know. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what we are going to do next, we're 30 minutes in, we're 31 minutes into this video. We're in $4.2 million worth of debt, unfortunately. So what we are going to do is possibly wrap up the episode here, because I have somebody calling me, and of course there's not too much more to do in this city. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hold on, let me just kind of delete some of these buildings here. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like the give it a thumbs up, you know, subscribe for more, and share it with your friends to show them how bad my city is, how bad our city is, and you know, give me some suggestions on what I should do about the budget, because nothing seems to be working really. Education, we need a little bit of education. Unfortunately, it's not working. So we're not gonna have funding for buses anymore. Planes, we're gonna have to tone down a little bit. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna just kind of end it here. Okay, well, you guys have a wonderful day.